All right, we're back, and for more on that transit bill, we're joined by Kirk Dillard, who is the executive director of the RTA, and that's the governing body that oversees CTA Pace and Metra. And Kirk Dillard, I know you have been pushing for this for the better part of a year down there, twisting arms and wrestling lawmakers to get this done. So $1.5 billion, does that mean no service cuts, no fare hikes?
No service cuts, no fare hikes. It means much more reliable, cleaner, and safer service. We're not going to see the money immediately. We probably won't see it until the fall. But it means for transit riders, they can all breathe a sigh of relief. There'll be no fare increases. There'll be much more frequent service, which is very, very important. And things will be cleaner. And as the speaker just said, safer. And it's a win-win. It's transformational. We've taken a major step forward and really having a great improvement to our transit system in metropolitan Chicago.
And I know the board that you oversee, the RTA, is basically going to be dissolved in favor of a new board, Northern Illinois Transit Agency, that is now going to have more power over CTA Pace and Metra to coordinate. So explain how that is going to be different than what exists right now.
The board will be a little larger than the RTA, but what's in the Northeastern Illinois Transit Authority bill is really a lot of recommendations that came from the RTA. Coordination of service, coordination of infrastructure spending. There, very importantly, will be service standards that CTA, Metra, and PACE will be held accountable for. There'll be improvements in security, and then also cleanliness. But there'll be a universal system, and eventually we will get to one fare system. So we'll have universal service. It'll be better. It'll be more frequent. It'll be cleaner, and it'll be safer.
I know that a lot of folks have been wanting that universal system for a while. You can use the same card you're using on CTA, Metra, and PACE, but does that mean that no more conductors on the Metra trains in their hats coming by and clicking the ticket?
Doubt that. And those conductors, while they collect fares, are really there for safety, as I get reminded all the time by the federal government that our conductors are really there for safety. So you're still going to see conductors. One of the new things, Paris, is and if you travel anywhere around the world, we're going to have transit ambassadors, more people around the stations to assist you, to answer questions. And again, the more people we have around, working around the system, the safer we all are and will feel.
You know, public transit's a bigger issue in a city like Chicago than in other parts of the country, but explain what you think a more robust system will mean for the local economy.
Well, I think more frequency to me is freedom. I want you to be able to walk out of your home or residence and know you don't even have to look at the app and know that an L train will be there in 5 minutes, or your local bus will be much more frequent. And then for those of us who live in the suburbs, increased frequency, especially of express trains in the western or in the suburbs, and more frequency means to me more freedom. So I don't even want people to have to check the app. I just want you to know that when you walk out of your house, you're going to see a PACE, a CTA bus, your L train, or a Metra train in much less time than we normally have to wait.
So that means, and I just posed this question to the speaker, no more ghost buses, 20 below zero in the middle of January, and the bus has just not arrived?
That should not happen, and that's why we have service standards coming up. That was one of my pet peeves. It was one of the things that drove me crazy, was to see a system, and I don't know who set up the computer system, where a bus would be on my app, but it really wouldn't be out there. So we're going to have much more frequency, and everything will be much more accurate. We already have now recently real-time tracking GPS on our Metra trains, and the CTA should have the same.
All right, Kirk Dillard, Executive Director of the RTA, thank you very much. Chairman of the RTA, thanks for joining us, and some big times ahead for transit. We appreciate it.
Thank you. It's good news for riders, Paris. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And when we come back, not such great news for air travelers. Airmageddon starting tomorrow. What does that mean for O'Hare and Midway when we come back?